I love homeless people. I love having had found home. And I welcome you home. My name is Mr. 2020. You are listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. So when I have time, when I make time to talk to the homeless people, to talk to Kate, and I ask Kate, what can you teach me today? Since learning is behavior change, what can you teach me today? Nine times out of 10, when I start with, what can you teach me today? Or what would you like to tell me about? 9 times out of 10, it's data. And it's data designed to take me to a destination. And that's the nature of English, isn't it? Subject, verb, predicate. English takes you in a direction. That's what spoken word does. We can't help but do it. But we can hack it a tiny little bit in a way that's really, really lovely. Kate, what can you teach me today? Since learning is behavior change. That's often met with some very fascinating eye movements. A breath, a repositioning of the body. And if they don't go straight into their game, into their agenda, we get to dance. And the dance reveals something marvelous about them and about me and about you. For a people without vision shall perish, but he who knows the law. Ooh, how good is that? He who knows the law. What's the law? Your imaginal experience leads all your other experience. You can imagine it's hard. You can imagine it's fun. You can imagine there's only a few good people in a world of 8 billion. Or you can imagine that each and every one of us is a dance of divinity and humanity. You can imagine an experience in a way that invites people to show up and, dare I say, grow up. And still remain as little children, innocent and trusting, open to exploration. So I wake up this morning with this crazy idea. And if you're listening to this, cool. And the crazy idea is this. I'm opening up 3 spots in my schedule a week. 30-minute calls at a special rate. If you're listening to this and it's on a web page, there'll be a link where you can click and see, hey, if something is available, you'll be able to join in the fun. One-on-one, you and me, 30 minutes. And I imagine it'll be like a conversation with me and Kate. That's how they tend to be. People have confrontational inner conversations constantly, from what I can tell. Think about it. Look around. Look at how people's eyes move. Look at how they breathe. Notice what comes out of the tube of toothpaste that they are. Confrontational inner conversations. And I'm inviting you to something expansive and explorative. If you can hear it in the sound of my voice, if you feel it in your belly, if you know this is just something I want to do, Do it just for fun. It may solve some problems. Seems like imagining the world as a fun house does. Imagining it's a battlefield and having confrontational inner conversations. All right, that's not fun. So there should be a link. If there's not, drop me a note. Because I'm in the mood. I'm not in the mood to motivate you. I'm in the mood to dance with you. To experience dance and delight where there hasn't been. I spent so much of my life in defense and distraction, diversion. And we all can go there at any time. But the more dance you bring in, the more dance you got. The more you dance, the more you can dance. Let's dance. And if you're entertaining this as a possibility, I invite you right now to imagine, not just after our call, but a year from now. What's it like? I imagine we've had a conversation or two. And imagine how they've changed your world as we go into the silence. There are miracles in every moment. There are possibilities where most people see problems. My name is Mr. 2020. You have been listening to the Power of Imagination podcast. If you want to work with us, click that link. If you don't see a link, drop me an email. Happy to help. Have a lovely day. See ya.